Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Runde. The Stanley Parable. Hier. Oh, ich hatte wirklich recht. Neu. New Content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting
Was nun?
to show you.
Oh, jetzt müssen wir wieder so lang fahren, oder? Oder ist jetzt kürzer? Nee, ist kürzer. Weil vorher kam ja dieser ganze Trailer mit dem, was passiert ist über die Jahre. Aber nein, es wurde weggeskippt. Was gibt es denn nun Neues an Content?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Ja, wir haben auch
and about
nachgedacht.
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Okay.
I say we take
Wir sollen den
it
Quatsch vergessen.
one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Stanley Parable 2. Okay. Neue Kaffeetassen?
Yes, you see,
New
isn't this
Mark.
far superior to a
Neue
measly
Kaffeetassen.
re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover.
Time
with
to
a fully
wake up.
fledged sequel, an entirely new
427,
experience
ja.
built from the ground up. Why
It's never the
silly
end, it's never the end,
possibilities?
it's never
It
the
could
end
go in so
again.
many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
2 Deluxe.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Finde ich auch
Ultra
irgendwie.
Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's
Two.
an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and
Before I
long-term
had my
franchising
sequel.
potential.
New Mark. Statt New York.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features
2
I've
Eyes,
been
2 Arms, 2
developing
Ears,
for
2
it.
Legs.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Stimmt.
It'll all work itself out.
New
Game
features.
development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay. Ich bin gespannt auf das neue Stanley Parable, was nach dem hier kommt. Stanley Parable 3 quasi.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new
Name
features.
Stanley. Merch. Das auf den Merch-Shop. Gibt's diesen Merch wirklich? Das hier würde ich mir actually kaufen, dieses Shirt. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob es den Merch wirklich gibt. Sonst müssen wir das Internet fragen. So. A button that says the name of the player that's playing the game, okay.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind,
Ja,
my first
stimmt.
addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Try here. Ja, cool. Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really
Okay, wir sind
simulate
jetzt
the full
Jim.
experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply
bin
become a
Jim.
person named Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Ich bin auch schon Jim.
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Das ist
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been
Jim.
your name.
Ich bin doch schon Jim.
But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
für Jim. Nein, Jim. Mann. Der Gym-Button. Aber ich bin doch Jim. Ich bin Jim. So, enjoy.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They
Epilog,
would
okay.
appreciate what I've created here.
Gut. Weiter. Hier. Red is the new orange. Ach, alles ist jetzt rot. Whole new office. Oh, der Boden sieht krass aus. New update. New features, new content, new ideas. Neue Ideen. Sprungkreis, unendliches Loch. Namen des Spieler nennt. Das habe ich schon gesehen. Ein Eimer. Please no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
Finde ich auch.
Like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Der erste. Oder? Ach, hier.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday,
Mann,
Stepniece,
ich wollte ihn.
it is.
Okay, wir haben jetzt diese Ballonspfeile. Ah! Es wurde alles angepasst. Gut.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Gut. Was sind hier die anderen Schatz? The ends, never the ends, never the end. Again. Das finde ich auch gut. Hier irgendwas mit einem Eimer. Bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Klingt gut. Ich brauche ein Bucket.
It's a much more convenient
It's a bucket T-shirt.
Actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Gut. Okay, was wird das für eine Lache?
Can you feel it?
Ja. Fühlt sich gut an.
Comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Finde ich auch. So ein Eimer.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable too.
Wir haben jetzt einen Eimer. Okay.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Wir haben jetzt hier den Eimer, das finde ich toll. Aber ich würde sagen, wir gehen jetzt mal in diese Richtung hier. Hier ist Sprungkreis und unendliches Loch. Was ist was? Das Exit. Warte mal, hier haben wir doch einen Plan. Jump Circle ist N. Wir sind hier. Leute, der Jump Circle ist da. Ja, genau, das ist Infinite Hole. Achievements, okay, das finde ich gut.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hand
Ja, spring. Nun verwende ich alle. Los. Los, du schaffst das. Los. Nein. Mann. Dann Achievements. Und dann das da. Mehr Achievements. Ich liebe Achievements. Free Achievements. Was? Get you right now. Put the lever. Also, hebt den Hebel. Keine weiteren Schritte.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you. And I promise it
Ich habe das wirklich am Anfang gesagt. Ich möchte aber jetzt dieses Achievement haben. Es gibt bestimmt was dafür. Ich weiß es nicht. Es würde passen. Komm her! Vielleicht auch nicht. Vielleicht auch nicht. Ich gehe mal. Oder auch nicht. Dann halt nicht. Dann wird es das wirklich erst später geben. Vielleicht in Stanley Parable 2. Ich frage mich, wann es das allgemein geben wird. Gut, wir haben jetzt das extra Achievement gesehen, den Eimer. Jump Circle.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Das machen wir als letztes, Infinite Hole. Wir gucken uns das hier an mit dem Stanley. Ich denke, das ist ein Stanley. Collect them all. Okay, sowas finde ich gut.
Collect.
Das ist gut.
Now it's a real video game. In the
Sammlerobjekte ist gut.
You'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Diese ganzen Figuren, die nach dieser Stanley-Figur greifen. Hat irgendwie was Kunstvolles. Ja! 1 von 6. Stanley Parable 2. Collect them all. Ist weg. Mann.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Haben wir jetzt alle... Ich gucke nochmal auf den Plan. Den finde ich sehr praktisch. This Map. Ja, das ergibt Sinn. Free Achievements habe ich schon. Das haben wir schon... Merch haben wir schon gesehen. Settings World Champion. Wo denn? Erstmal gucken wir. Stanley Parable Pressures Bucket haben wir auch schon gesehen. Equilog gucken wir uns noch. Office Decorations haben wir schon. Collectibles haben wir schon. Ja, genau. Ich würde sagen, wir brauchen noch das da. Epilog. Und das da. Hashtag und... Hashtag ist da. Und das... Da. Ja, okay. Einfach nur hier hinter der Tür links und das erste links und das erste rechts. Wir machen erstmal dieses, was bei diesem Hashtag war. Das hier. Nee, das ist der Bucket. Das hier. Das haben wir schon. Hä? Hat es mich etwa angelogen? Oder ich bin dumm. Eins von beiden. Oder was meinte das? Auf jeden Fall, das hier habe ich ja schon gesehen.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Gratis Erfolg und endliches Loch. Einstellungen Weltmeister. Hier oben. Also. Mann, ist zu. Dann gehen wir mal wieder nach unten. Dann fehlt nur noch eins. Exit und das Infinite Hole. Also erstmal das Infinite Hole. Oder? Was ist das hier? Ah ne, hier waren wir schon. Genau, hier sind wir dann rausgekommen. Gut. Weiter geht's. Das ist doch mal eine gute Sache für diesen Part. Infinite Hole. Interessant.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Das hier also. Ich würde sagen, los. Warum nicht?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious
Nice.
concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the
Welcher ist
top,
denn das?
and we can continue on.
G. Okay, drücken wir jetzt mal nicht.
Now,
Ich
I
höre
don't
einen
mean to be a bummer,
Soundunterschied.
but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Der Sound verändert sich langsam. Hört ihr das? Es wird immer höher. Es kann nicht unendlich hochgehen.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of
Was nun?
infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical
Was
in nature.
nun?
It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Aber der Knopf
You
ist weg.
found me out, Stanley. I'm a
Nein.
lying cheat and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me.
Every pause
Maybe
button.
you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we
Werbezettel.
both said some things
Könnt ihr
we
euch auch
agreed.
angucken, wenn ihr wollt.
Why don't we just put all this behind
New
us and
Mark
agree
hat's
to just
überlebt.
call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to
Hab ich
walk up
probiert.
to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Ah, jetzt geht's wieder. Nein, machen wir nicht. Wir mögen Löcher. Ich werde mich nicht teleportieren. Oder warte mal, ich teleportiere.
Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
Was, wenn wir nochmal
The
fallen?
problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you
hab ich auch
spent less
gefühlt,
time
finde ich.
in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't...
Stanley Parable hat einen geheimnisvollen Nachfolger.
think it was that
Und das
novel.
sind alle Details.
Well, I suppose once
Das ist der
again,
Titel.
there's nothing to do here. If you decide you
Lasst
had
unbedingt ein
enough
Like und ein
of
Abo
the
da und
hole,
guckt euch die
you can
vorigen
hit the
Parts an.
teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough?
Nochmal,
I'm
los.
positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing...
Hä?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax
Okay,
overall
komisch.
standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
Komisch.
Try something. Let's pop back up to the top and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Ja, würde ich auch sagen.
Well, there it is. The shame of my life. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Hä? Ich hab...
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure?
Ich hab gedrückt. Ich wollte wieder hoch.
I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
Ja,
Try
hat's.
it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Nein.
Bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a
Wir können auch
win
nicht mehr
for
springen.
everyone. You get to be with the hole.
kann
I
nur
get
so
to
machen.
do literally anything else.
Kein Jumpen.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Das Problem ist, wenn ich wollte, könnte ich nicht raus. Ihr müsst mir hochhelfen. Oder so. Jetzt da weg. Was ist das? Nur ich und das Hole. Und Musik. Und dieses Schild da hinten. Infinite Hole. Hä? Es wird tiefer. Es ist doch Infinite. Nein! Wir fallen. Irgendwie schon. Wir sinken tiefer und tiefer. Was nun? Wir werden hier nie wieder rauskommen. Auch der Teleport-Knopf funktioniert nicht. Andere Perspektive. Oh mein Gott. Das hier ist cool. So machen wir das. Das könnte auch so. Das ist das Thumbnail. Nee, das wird das für einen anderen Part. Noch mehr Perspektiven. Ändere deine Wahrnehmung. Warte mal. Ich kann die Musik ändern. Was ist das? Ja, let's go. Denn. Was ist da? Oh mein Gott, das ist so creepy. Ich möchte ja keine Musik haben. Oh. Die Musik passt so gut dazu. Oh, das ist cool. Hundewelpen. Wir gucken uns jetzt weiter die Welpen an. Ändere dich selbst. Ich bin falsch rum. Das ist cool. Dann nochmal. Oh ja. F. Was sind wir nun? Aber die Musik ist besser. H. Oh nein, was sind wir nun? Das ist nice. Error.
Stanley?
Nein.
Stanley? Stanley?
Ich wollte noch mehr sehen.
Oh good, you're awake.
Mann.
It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Achso, haben das nur geträumt.
That's Stanley. Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single.
Nein, möchte ich auch
So
nicht.
how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you
Ich möchte wieder ins Loch
fully
zurück.
focused on the hole. From the looks of things, you and I will have many years here in this
Ja,
hole. And
für
I'm
immer.
looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Was nun? Geht's mir wieder von vorne los, oder wie? Ah nein, es gibt ein Reset. Mann, ich habe nicht mal den Exit gesehen. Ich hätte gern den Exit. Oh, nein. Gut.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Ich sag tschüss, bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao.